What's up, folks? My name is Trill, better known as Budget Bill, and today I have an exciting video for you. Today we want to discuss the new Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac tax fee increase for 2020 and so on. But before we get started, if this is your first time to the channel, hey, welcome and glad to have you. On this channel we discuss personal finance, investing, real estate, and how to save money. So if you want to be a part of it, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to smash the like button as it really helps the channel grow. Now, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. What's up, folks, and thanks for sticking around. So yesterday on August the 13th, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have rolled out a new adverse market fee in light of the pandemic, or otherwise known as the COVID tax fee. This fee is directly related to the recent drop in interest rates, as well as the primary mortgage lenders of the United States have millions of people unable to pay their mortgages. As we might expect, Fannie and Freddie are expected to lose billions in mortgage payments as millions of borrowers nationwide have requested forbearance on their mortgages since the pandemic began in March of 2020. Now, to clear things up a bit, for those who don't know, Fannie and Freddie are not mortgage lenders themselves. Instead, they purchase loans from lenders and then repackage them into mortgage-backed securities. And then they sell those securities to investors. In this process, they also guarantee investors and advance payments even when the borrowers are delinquent on their loans. Now, this new fee was announced on Wednesday and it is effective immediately. But we don't know yet if this fee will be temporary or permanent as the country deals with the effects from the pandemic. One thing we do know is that the new fee will ultimately cost borrowers thousands of dollars over the life of the loan. This fee is only for refinancing your mortgage, not for buying a home. So if you are in the process of purchasing a new home, this will not affect you. However, if you are in the process or planning on refinancing your home, you will be affected by this new COVID tax fee. So, who does this actually affect? Well, this pretty much affects everybody because interest rates have been dropping over the last few months to all-time new lows. Regularly, home buyers are wanting to refinance their homes to save money and interest over the life of the loan. Also, new homeowners that would typically have PMI or private mortgage insurance fee in their loans may want to refinance to get the PMI removed. And investors who buy homes with cash, then rehab their properties, and then refinance them will be affected as well. As well as investors that buy and hold real estate like myself typically will refinance their property to pull some of the equity out in order to fund new deals. So, how much is this going to cost consumers? Well, I want to break this all down for you, so let's use some real numbers to get a better understanding of how it works. The median home price nationwide is about $291,300, according to the National Association of Realtors. So let's just round that number up to an even number and let's just call it $300,000 for simplicity reasons. Now, in order to keep this simple, we are going to ignore the fact that you would have a down payment that you would be paying on this $300,000 loan. So you would take your $300,000 loan and multiply it by 0.005, which would give you $1,500. So that amount of $1,500 would be added to the $300,000. As if we are not already paying a lot in fees when we do refinance deals. Now, the $300,000 home amount does not factor in the amount you have as a down payment because I wanted to keep the example simple. However, this new tax or fee would be of the amount of the loan or the amount that you refinance. So on a $300,000 refinance, you would typically put down 20% or $60,000 in equity when refinancing the home, which would leave you a total loan amount to be around $240,000. So you would take $240,000 and multiply it by 0.005, which would come to $1,200. And that's how much the COVID tax fee would cost you on a refinance of your $300,000 home. I know this amount may not seem like a lot using this particular example, but if you're a real estate investor, then you are probably refinancing deals more often than others. Hell, if you had 5 properties that you haven't refinanced yet using the new all-time low interest rates, that could potentially cost you an additional $5,000 depending on the price of the homes. I know for myself, I just refinanced one of my properties and it literally took about 2.5 to 3 months for the refinance to be final. And I still have 2 more properties that I still need to refinance as well. I wish I would have done all of them all at once, but now it's too late. I'm going to be affected by this new COVID tax fee. All in all, this new COVID tax or COVID fee is not a deal breaker for most refinances. Considering on the amount of money you would save over the life of the loan by refinancing your mortgage with the new low interest rates. So don't get discouraged, but with Fannie and Freddie added this type of tax or fee, it could open the door to more things in our economy to add a similar fee as well. Remember, businesses know how to make up for the lost revenue that they've incurred over certain situations, which they typically figure out a way to pass those losses down to the consumer. Now, as an investor myself, this totally sucks as closing costs for my properties typically cost me about $4,200 for each loan. So adding this new COVID tax fee, it's going to cost me more than $5,000 per loan now. So I am not happy about this, but that's it, guys. The new world we live in is taking its shape now. Also, guys, if you are interested in how to avoid paying PMI or private mortgage insurance on your next home purchase or refinance, you might want to check out my video here where I will show you how I avoid PMI on all of my real estate properties. I also don't escrow any of my properties as well, so I can take advantage of the benefits by investing that money myself for 12 months prior to paying off the annual property taxes. I made a video about that as well, and so you can check both of those out. I will include links down below in the description. Now, if you enjoy these type of videos related to real estate, please give this video a like, as it definitely helps out the growth of this channel. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you can be notified every time I upload new videos. Again, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.